For those of you who don't know me, my name is Sari. I'm the co-founder of Acadian Limited. The topic of today is all about real estate, right? Real estate has made more millionaires than any other asset class. I'm going to give you the detail, the breakdown, the secret, the tips of how to become massively rich in the upcoming years in Ghana. And I want to paint a picture to you beautifully for you to understand, for you to grasp the opportunity that lies before you. If you look at New York City, Paris, all these cities that we know, massive cities where you gotta be balling to live in, right? The hot centers was once upon a forest with a big tall tree in it. Forest that some people had a vision to buy land there first, right? Or settle there for free, really. And over time, it developed what we all know today, right? Like most people alive today don't know how New York City was when it was a forest, when it was a village. Right? Yes, New York City was once upon a time a village just like most places in Ghana. Believe it or not, right? Because you just have to understand that human beings, we came to this earth and we built the world that we live in. It was, all nature, right? Have you been to the forest and seen like a skyscraper there before? No, somebody built the city. And that's what happened to New York City. And at this very moment, my friends, my African brothers and sisters, that opportunity lies before you. And today we're going to be talking about Ghana specifically because I do not know much about other African countries, but I'm sure the same opportunity is present in other African countries. And it's up to you to do your own due diligence. But today we're going to talk about Ghana. As most of us know, Accra, the heart of Accra, we are talking about 5 minutes, 10 minutes from the airport, is super expensive now. To get a plot of land, you are looking at $100,000 plus. And that's if you get to build, because there's a lot of issues surrounding this land. It's like the gold mines now, right? To buy a house in these areas is super expensive, right? Like New York prices, super expensive. And a lot of people get pissed off about why are houses so expensive? Why are land so expensive in these areas? People like me who understand that you cannot fight economics, right? Supply and demand. I don't fret about this stuff. I don't think about this stuff. I do what I can afford, which means going to areas that I know for a fact that in the next 5 to 10 years is going to make me massively rich. That is a secret. Instead of fighting, go to where it's uncomfortable. So let me get back to you on this. I personally know friends who's inherited land in places like East Legon because their father once upon a time spent $500 to buy land in that forest when everybody was telling them not to do it because it was a forest. It was literally a forest that nobody wanted. It was a lot of snakes. I've heard stories. People have to walk to these places, park their car somewhere, and if you are a visionary, if you could think into the future and not now, you could have foreseen that East Legon and Spintex and all these places was going to be the gold mines at one point. Why am I saying that? Because these places are not too far from Kotoka International Airport. Though there is a new airport not long ago, the old airport was not too far away. So you could have predicted with a high probability of accuracy that these places are going to be expensive if you understand real estate. And that is the education that I have for you here today. Yes. So you can use your brain to calculate with a high probability of precision that you are going to become massively rich with some lands that you buy in certain places because you understand real estate. Or you could get lucky. So I will start off by being the lucky part, right? In a place like this in Ghana, you get to be more lucky than with real estate, right? Than in a developed country. Why am I saying that? I'll use this special place for now. Borteyman, right? If you don't know, they're about to have this All African Games, kind of like the Olympics of Africans. Like literally look at it as the Olympics, but that's happening in Africa. And they are hosting that in Ghana. And guess what? That brought a lot of roads in play because the roads were not adequate. They had to build more stadiums to host these games. And the people that ended up being around these roads ended up becoming massively rich. So I'm going to give you one example right now. A place called Borteyman, where now a plot of land is going for $80,000. Trust me, just 5 years ago, you could have went there and got a plot of land for $5,000. This is the reality on the ground. That place is about 35 minutes to the airport, and there was some luck there. It was a great location where you could, double your money, triple your money, but to 20x your money? No, that's not what we were thinking. 20x your money in a matter of 5 years with real estate? That is the opportunity that lies before you, my friends. If you could get a location that's like less than 2 minutes drive from a main road, and the place is less than an hour and a half to the airport, and you have the money to buy it, my friend, go for it. Because as you are aware, the population is growing. There are a lot of foreigners, influx of foreigners coming to the motherland. And most of these people are going to drive up the prices because they're going to start living, Accra is congested. They're going to start living out an hour away. And the land that they're buying, the price is going to go up with it. So you have to buy as much land as you could possibly buy in Ghana. But unfortunately, there are a lot of issues with land in Ghana, and that makes a lot of people scared to buy land. But that doesn't solve the issue, because I know people who do this for a living. They buy land and sell land for a living. And that's what I'm doing now. I buy and sell land. I buy and develop. I take land and sell it. You have to be audacious to be down here, because to me, it's a gold mine. And it's either you study how to buy land and have it. You're not going to watch this video without getting anything from me, right? That means I wasted your time. So today, Borteyman is already too expensive. I was using that as an example. One is already too expensive. If you're balling, go for it. Spintex, already too expensive, right? If you're looking at the Tema community, this too expensive at this point, right? So our grandfathers who got them for cheap, right? To get a part of land in Tema, you are looking at $100,000, $50,000, $60,000. That's what you're looking at in the developed places where Kpone and Nkrumah put together. It's not cheap out there because the place is already developed in a way. Yeah. So now we're going to look at places that I could predict with a high probability of accuracy that is going to be worth a lot of money in the upcoming years, 5 to 10 years. Right. And this is not even a prediction. It is just common sense. Okay. Now, I am a big advocate for Afenya, Bataiko, Afenya, and Shy Hills. Why am I saying that? Why am I making this claim? Well, for those of you who don't know, I have a big project coming up at Kpone City, where we're actually going to have affordable houses for you guys. We're going to sell land to you guys. And I'm already selling land at Afenya and Shy Hills. The reason why I deal with these places is because I'm highly connected in these places, because Ghana land issues is a problem. Highly connected in these places, know the rightful owners, know the royal family, know people. I have never sold land to someone and that person lost money. And you know how many lands I've sold in this area? A lot. So let me break this to you. Why Afenya? Well, first of all, the road is not doubled. So there's a lot of traffic around Ashama roundabout, Bechele. The road is already messed up. They have funded this project that they're supposed to dualize this, this road, and that's going to ease the traffic. So with the traffic right now, it would take you 1 hour to get to Accra on a normal day. Crazy traffic, an hour and 30. Without traffic at night, 40 minutes, 35 minutes, right? It is not that far. We are looking at about 17 miles, right? From this place to the airport. It's just on the road. Once they double the road, the price is just gonna shoot up, because now it's easy. You have that easy access to get to Accra, right? You have that easy, like 20 minutes you are there, 25 minutes you are there, right? And they're already doubling the motorway as well. So you have these 2 lanes coming from Afenya, and then you get on the motorway, you have this, 4 lanes. It's 2 now, and it's a bit messed up in certain places, potholes, right? So you're looking at this, right? So guess what's gonna happen? And I'm not even done. I am not done, right? This place is close to the Tema Harbour, right? It's close to Tema Harbour. It is close to Kpone, where they have Ghana water, right? A lot of people complain about Ghana water is not reliable. Guess what? In this area, Ghana water is reliable. You could go 5 months 5 months without experiencing Ghana water shortage in this area. And that is unheard of in Ghana. This area is close to a big military base, Michel Camp. So you have all of this. Wait, this is the kicker. Since this place is close to the harbor, there's a train line in which the government has just announced that they are bringing in the trains. This is the train line going from Tema Harbour and is supposed to go to other countries. And this train is for cargo and human. And guess where this train line is passing through? Afienya. So that means if you live in Afienya and you're going to work in Tema, you can take this train. Whereas people in the capital of Accra have no access to this thing. The story just gets beautiful, more beautiful and more beautiful. And that's why I have settled to master this side of town. Matayiko Afienya, Shy Hills. We're going to buy as much land as possible. We're going to develop as many houses as possible. And you, my friend, you have this opportunity. Why am I calling this opportunity? Well, because right now you get a plot of land for less than $5,000 in this area. I guarantee you, the prices is only going to go up. The moment the government puts that train on that train track and passing through Afienya, the price just doubled, my friend. The moment they do that and double the road, the price just tripled, my friend. And oh, I'm not even done. Because this train will be moving stuff from the harbor, passing through, the government is trying to get these people who are selling the car parts to move to Afienya because it's an easy destination for them to move the parts from the harbor on the train to them. Well, it hasn't happened yet, but it could happen in the future. And when that happens, I hope you get where I'm coming from. And anyway, I'm not even done. Most of the gravels being mined around here that's being used in Accra is coming from Shy Hills. That's where they're mining all these gravels. Which means if you're constructing your house, the amount of money you spend on your materials, the gravels, is less than the average person building elsewhere. There are a lot of advantages. And it's not a forest, my friends. It's not as a developer as East Legon. It's not as a developer as Spintex. But if you're starting out, if you've got time on your hands, 5+ years on your hands, this is what you want to look at. Enough with the real estate tips. You know where to find me. If you want more of this, head to my website, www.roshasari.com, so that you could book that consultation. And let's finish this up. Thank you very much for watching this. If you see any value in this, kindly subscribe to the channel. It helps more than you think. And like the video. It helps with the algorithm. Comment. Let me know what you think. It helps with the engagement. And until next time, my friends, be legendary. Peace.